Oops, almost got caught there having a sip of my coffee. It's the midweek message time again, and I just want to encourage you right up front. If you enjoy this, please share this message with others. We've got a fantastic opportunity here to make an impact and to bring people to a realization that there's more in life than what they currently experience. So please share. Um, I was reminded about a story that I told many years ago when I first got to Georgia, in fact, about an incident that had happened. And so I'm going to relay the incident to the best of my knowledge. It was many years ago, but this is how it happened. Before I went into full-time ministry, I was a lecturer and a courseware developer, and I worked at a college in Johannesburg, and I stayed in Pretoria at that stage. So I had about a 60-kilometer commute, and I'd recently bought myself a new GS, a black 1150. Man, it was my baby. I loved that bike. And so I'm commuting on my bike, and I've also recently become a believer, become a Christian. And so now I don't know if you know what a new Christian is like. Man, we just want to touch the whole world. We're on fire for the Messiah, and we want everyone to know about Jesus, and we want to do as much good as we possibly can. And in fact, you wake up and you pray, Lord, give me an opportunity to share you with someone today. Let me just do some good today. And so this is my frame of mind, and I'm heading up the R21, but they're busy with construction on that road, and it's pretty hectic. There's big machinery, and there's sand, and there's rubble, and there's big rocks, and it's just crazy. And out of the corner of my eye, I noticed there's a biker standing on the opposite side underneath the bridge. And now, being a biker, you you learn. You never leave a brother along the road. You always see if you can help. And being a new Christian, you put those two together, and man, Williams is going to do something. So I decide I'm going to go help this guy. The fact that I got zero mechanical ability didn't even cross my mind. I'm going to help someone. I'm going to be a goody two shoes. I'm a good Samaritan. I'm going to be a biker and be a Christian all together. And so I turn around and I head back towards him. And you sort of got this image of you're like, on the white horse coming to the rescue. And you actually feel a sense of pride welling up in you. I can actually do something good. And it's not pride in a bad way, it's a good way. So I'm heading towards this guy, and I look down at this. I must go off the tar onto this dirt. Now, I'm new on the GS. I rode Scramblers as a boy many years ago. I'd been on road bikes up until then. And this looked like a little bit difficult, but I thought, man, I can handle it. You see, my wanting to help overrode my common sense. So I head off into this construction site. And the first thing you hit is some sand, and you got to swerve rocks, and there's big dongas, and I make it through this. I navigate it through there, and I'm feeling pretty chuffed with myself, thinking, "Wow, you got this, man, Williams. You got this down." And then I decide, and I still don't know why I decided, but I wanted to turn around so I could get closer to him. That was stupid. In the process, on this loose gravel with these big holes and these big rocks, I don't know what exactly happened, but I do know 1 minute I was on my bike thinking I'm Braveheart. You can take my tar, you can take this, you can take that, but you won't take my good heart away from me. I'm going to help this brother. And the next moment, I'm lying next to my bike, and I'm looking, and I'm seeing a wheel spinning, and I'm seeing blue sky, and I look to my left and I can see shattered pieces of my ego glistening in the sun. And I'm lying there thinking to myself, Williams, what have you done? You are going to go help someone. Now you lie here needing help to get up and get your bike up. And I promise you, I can't remember, did he actually run over and help me? If he was anything like me, my first reaction when something happens to someone, I know it's a character flaw, my wife reminds me of it, but my first reaction is always to laugh first and then realize, oops, that probably didn't come out like it. You should have been more compassionate, more caring, run and see if you can help. My daughter's the same, so it must be genetic. But if I was him, I would have been laughing because his rescuer now needs to be rescued. I do remember dusting myself off and picking up my bruised and my shattered ego and not wanting to take my helmet off because I thought if this guy recognizes me, the next time I come across him, he's going to say to his friends, this is him. That's the guy I told you about. And I wasn't going to put myself up for any ridicule. But I did manage to find out he was okay. I wasn't anymore. I mean, I was like really grumpy. My new bike had been dropped and my ego had been bruised. But I felt good because I could help someone. And that's the moral of the story. Despite circumstances, despite difficulties, we can still help others, and we should be helping others. We should ask for a spirit of generosity to come upon us. You don't have to give money because we understand times are tough. If you can, please do. But give of your time, give of your love. There's so many people out there they need to know that they still matter. They need to know that it's going to be okay. And we've been given an opportunity now to really behave like the world expects believers to behave, to reach out and to touch others despite the cost. So I want to encourage you, be good, do good, and do as much as you can with what you've got. Exciting times we're living in. I know a bit daunting, but it is exciting. Just depends on how we approach it. You might be the knight in shining armor for that one person. And I want to tell you today, that one person matters. Make sure you do your part in touching a life. Be blessed. Enjoy the rest of your week. We'll see you Sunday for the online service. And hopefully in the not too distant future, we'll see each other again in person. Until then, we love you. Go be a goody two shoes. Do good. Share the love. Touch others. We love you.